everybody, welcome back to Royalty Soaps. Today we're going to be testing out this Creative Kids Make Your Own Water Candles kit. These kind of kits were so big in the late 90s, early 2000s, like every kid wanted one of these. And I personally liked the ones that were made with like jelly candles. Does anyone remember like weird aunts having those in their house and then you just want to poke the top? And then they'll be like, who poked my jelly candle? Who like, you know, used their little fingernails to mess it up? Did anybody else do that or was that just me? All to say, when I saw this at my local craft store, Hobby Lobby, I was like, okay, I'm an adult now, I'm getting me one of them. I went in with like complete optimism. I just expected it to be like the perfect, easy to follow instructions kit that I got with the Kiss Naturals that I did a few months ago. That's not what I got. Just spoiler alert. So without further ado, let's make some water candles. We have the kit, ages 12 and up. It was $12.99, so with tax and stuff, it ended up being like, I don't know, $14.10 or something. So let's open up the side. Oh good, they just have tuck tabs, no tape. I spoke too soon, there's totally tape. Scissors? You're never around when I need you. Pay no attention to the object with which I am cutting the tape. All right, let's see. Okay, so we have little glass jar, number 1. I bet there's 3 sizes in here. Oh, or they're all really teeny tiny. What? I hope that that's not like the real size of this. Do you see it? Like it fits in my hand. When you look at this, it looks like a huge, like, I don't know, something this big. Okay, we got some instructions. Let's open up this bag right here. Candle oil. This is definitely leaking. Got our seashells in here. Colored seashells with holes in them, my favorite. To design, you pick up a votive right here. Begin by cutting off a small corner of the plastic sandbags for easy pouring. All right, so let's put this off to the side. We're gonna work with this votive first. All right, let's cut off the corners. These little suckers right here. Pick a sand color and pour sand in the bottom of the votive. Then pick another, add another layer of sand. Make layers in different thicknesses. Okay, let's start with green, shall we? Let's put a lot of green in there. Now let's do some blue. Okay, blue layer needs to be thicker because you can't see it. Now let's do some red. Yeah, lots of red. Okay, now I get to decorate the top with the seashells. So let's put those guys in. I may or may not be completely avoiding the ones that have been dyed. Okay, so when you're satisfied with your design, fill a bottle with water, hold the funnel pointed close to the sand and the shells, and carefully pour the water into the funnel to cover the sand with the water, okay? It'll get wet and heavy. Only fill water to just below the crease in the votive, okay? Leave 1/4 of the inch of the votive at the top. What crease of the votive? Like, I guess this little, the crease of the votive? I guess like this down here, I don't know, I'm so confused. Leave 1/4 of the votive at the top. Okay, so, I don't know. I guess I poured in a little too much sand because I feel like once I fill it up with water, there's definitely not gonna be like a 1/4 left. Like, this is a 1/4 left right now. Okay, let's pour this in. Oh, it's definitely sitting on top of the sand. Okay, so maybe that's why they were saying just fill a little bit, because the sand is water resistant. All right, so I filled it up with water and the sand is water resistant. So like when you fill it up, it's just gonna sit on the top, which, okay. So there's too much water in here now because I have to put like a whole layer of canola. So I'm just taking a pipette, which I happen to have on hand, but people who are just making crafts probably won't. So good luck not messing up your whole design and trying to scoop water out. I guess you could use, I don't know. Now I have to cover the whole top with this candle oil, which by the way, in the instructions, it says canola oil. So I wonder which one it actually is. Okay, it's not coming out. Okay, so let's It said you should cover the whole top with this. Like, that's a ton of oil on there. Also, now it's doing this weird bubbling thing. So, like, it's messing up the red color underneath. Cut the wick into a 1-inch long strip, okay? Okay, so now they want me to thread this big wick into that teeny tiny hole. You probably can't even see it because it's microscopic. Okay, now they want you to put it in so that the wick down here only touches, oh wait, oh, there's 3 of these things. 1 for each candle. They want you to touch the oil with it, but not the water, okay? Like, I hope that, oh, it's sinking. Oh no. And that wick is way too long. Okay, we're starting over. Okay, so here's some things they didn't tell you. This little divot at the bottom is basically all glass. So you're really only filling this much right here. But they want you to leave 1/4 of the inch at the top for nothing else but air. And then they want you to put a layer of oil on top. So then they want you to put water on top. So you're really only supposed to fill the sand to about this line. So that means you get this much sand in there. This much. That's ridiculous. That's not fun. That's not a design. That's like 2 layers that you barely get to see. Is this the first video that I've ever like ranted in? I feel like it is. Seriously though, I'm so disappointed because the front of the candle thing looked so cool, but this is like so lame. I'd be so disappointed if I was a kid. So this is as much as I'm technically allowed to fill it up. So if you turn it, well, I can't really turn it to the side because it'll all move, but there you go. There's my sand art. Let your creativity flow. Okay, let's try again to fill this with water. I'm gonna go very gently so as not to disrupt. Well, that's already not working. It's already disrupting. Oh no, I forgot to put the seashells in. Oh, looks like I can place them in right now and it doesn't make a lick of difference. Now I just feel like Jackie from Nerdy Crafter. It's like Salty Crafter over here. Okay, gonna put the oil on the top now. Hopefully I have enough in here to actually cover the whole top. You certainly will not have enough oil to do 3 candles. Like, that's not gonna happen. There's enough for 2 max. I'll pop those bubbles again. Clean up the sand on here. Okay, now I gotta put the candle floater in the middle. Hopefully this doesn't sink. Okay, so it is floating. All right, that's good. Okay, I guess now we'll light it, even though this wick is being suspended by plastic. Like, I can't really see how that's safe to put plastic on top of oil and then tell people to light it on fire. I do have goggles on, just so y'all know, but we're gonna try to light this and see what happens. Okay, so it's burning high up. Oh my gosh, y'all can probably see the black smoke coming off. Okay, so it seems to have stabilized after like 30 seconds. It seems to be doing okay. So there it is. It's doing all right. That design though, so there's how much oil you have to put on it. I just can't help but think though that that wick sitting that close to the plastic is releasing plastic in the air. Like, I just, oh, I don't know. And see, it's denting the sides, like the heat of the wick is denting the sides of the plastic there so that they're kind of melting. Oh no. Okay, so it's still going strong about 3 minutes later. And it's stabilized pretty good. Let's talk about the candle kit a little bit now. Just a brief overview and conclusion. So the outside of the kit makes it look super fun. These people have like lots of layers. These are not the jars that are included in the kit. So you think you're getting something a lot bigger, something that will let you do a lot more designs. I mean, look at how many seashells they were able to fit in that jar. When you guys could see, I could barely fit like 4 in there comfortably. So so they definitely had some false advertising going on here. The sand I have no complaints about because honestly it was really easy to manipulate. Had I had a lot of room to make the candle, it would have been really pigmented. The colors and layers would have been very distinct and very easy to see, so I think they did a good job with that. I'm not very impressed with the shells. They look like discards from a kid's craft kit for jewelry making. The fact that they all have holes in them, it's just kind of tacky. They did not include enough oil to do 3 candles. I guess it's probably canola oil because that's what it says on the instructions. So if you have some in your house, you can use that, I guess, but that doesn't make me feel very good. The wick holder not having a big enough middle is probably par for the course for these types of kits. You can easily make it bigger by putting a toothpick in it, but it does kind of show the quality. And then the instructions were just kind of rubbish. Like y'all saw, I made a candle and did what I thought was gonna be, you know, appropriate, only to find out later in the instructions, oops, you filled it up too much, and there's kind of no going back from that one. So that's why this one, even though the layers are really cool and very distinct, isn't lightable because it's too full and there's not enough room to put a whole layer of water and oil on the top. All in all, would I recommend this kit? No, I would not. Honestly, it's just kind of a waste of 15 bucks. I feel like there are definitely other craft kits out there in the same price range that will deliver better results. Am I disappointed? Yes. Yes, I am. I didn't expect this. I just thought it would be better, but I also didn't realize that, like, when you look at this and you see these little bits on top, I thought those were like little ice cubes that like float or something. I don't know what I was thinking. I really don't. I just thought it would be better altogether. I thought the design would be better. I thought the instructions would be better, and all I can say is at least I can save you guys some money here. Don't buy the kit. It wasn't my intention to have a video that sort of mimicked the style of Jackie from Nerdy Crafter, but I went in with hopes high, and the Creative Kids Company did this to me. They turned me into a little salt shaker. And by the way, if you're not subscribed to Nerdy Crafter, you should be, because she goes through a lot of like famous YouTubers kits that they put out, like slime kits, and she'll let you know if it's worth your money, and she will not hold back. And I admire her for this. She's on my dream collab list, by the way, so if y'all wanna go spam her and tell her, hey, Katie really wants to collab with you, I won't stop ya. All the same, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope it was, you know, enlightening to see Katie not exactly thrilled about something. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment down below. And I will see you guys for a very special video on Monday. Because Monday is September 3rd. It is also the release day for all the soaps that we made in August. So if you would like to get your paws on that, just be at royaltysoaps.com at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's when all the stuff is getting released. Also just wanted to let you guys know, we made more cookies and cream soap. It was so heavily requested. I had so many, like honestly, just emails and Instagram things and just a whole bunch of people being like, are you going to make it again? So if you didn't get cookies and cream the first time, we're gonna have more of those high tops available, like a lot more of those high tops available. So you can get them on the 3rd if you want. And until next time, have an absolutely royal day. Do something fun for yourself today, whether it is buying a good candle making kit or just laughing at someone else who bought a bad one. Do something that makes you happy. I'll see you all soon. Bye for now. Meow.